there was this video that KarQ uploaded. It was like this Mythbusters video. I never got the chance to watch it, but like I want to watch it now. Overwatch 2 Mythbusters ROADHOG Rework Edition. I think there's some things I have questions about with Pigpen, so I'm kind of curious. Also, I do have like, I don't know if this is like something he tested. But another question I do wonder is if the 40% damage reduction is applied right when you press mouse 2 and not when like the resource meter goes down. You know what I mean? Like when the ability is active and not when the resource meter is depleting. So like there's still like a bit of a window when you press the ability and when you start depleting resource. That small window between that, I wonder if you get the damage reduction there. I don't know if he's gonna talk about it though. We'll see.
Gamers, we've had the ROADHOG rework out for a few days now, and we went in there and tested a bunch of interactions with Pigpen and the new Take a Breather and some of his other changes, and we have a
Ooh, he did test Take a Breather. Cool.
Here we go. Does ROADHOG still have his one-shot combo with his hook and new scrap gun shot? Remember with this rework, they changed the spread pattern, they added shrapnel, and they lowered the headshot multiplier. So now I find it even more inconsistent if you do a raw combo like this without Pigpen. But it is still kind of possible if you walk forward a lot and add the melee at the end, so depends. Does ROADHOG's new scrap gun have fall-off damage? Each small pellet is supposed to do 6.25 damage now, and here at the distance we're trying to get one small pellet to connect, and yes, you can see it's only 3.68 per pellet.
Okay, in the dev interview that we did with like Alec Dawson, I swear they mentioned that it did not have fall off damage.
And if we walk a little closer, it'll scale up.
And like I've always known it did have fall off damage.
5.4, so yeah, there is fall off damage on this.
Yeah. It makes. I don't think it should have fall off damage.
Cancel
but it
scrap gun. If you
it shouldn't have any.
And go for a shot second, you can't because there's a little bit of a delay. But if you shoot first and then Pigpen second, yes, you can see it goes out very quickly. Throwing the Pigpen right after shooting your scrap gun is actually one of the better combos you can do now, especially if you don't have your trap laid out beforehand like so.
Huh. Interesting.
Does Kiriko's Kitsune Rush speed up the regeneration?
No, it doesn't. It was just so sad.
The resource meter. All right, here we go. ROADHOG going for a big hit. We have both sides for comparison.
It's okay though. I'm okay with it. It makes sense. It shouldn't.
No, there's no effect with Kitsune Rush. Does Sombra's hack or EMP pause or disable ROADHOG's Take a Breather resource?
Just stop it.
Here's an EMP. You can look at the resource meters.
Oh, I thought he meant like when you're using it. Never mind. No, it won't pause it. It naturally refills, yeah.
Slowly, so there's no pause even if you're hacked or EMP'd.
Okay.
Does ROADHOG's Take a Breather resource meter stop regenerating when he's stunned? If we look at the resource meter, no change. It's still going up after being stunned, so no.
Feels good, man.
Can ROADHOG outlive Diva's self-destruct with Take a Breather? At the time,
I think this is a very old video, but yeah,
recording this, damage reduction on Take a Breather is down to 30%.
Yeah, okay.
Can see the Diva Bomb explosion thanks to a workshop by Grandor Hammers.
Yeah, you can't live with 30%. This was so bad.
The 1000 damage area if the Diva Bomb is that white circle over there. So with some simple math, 30% damage reduction from a 1000 damage bomb means it'll deal 700 damage exactly, so there's no way you can survive the Diva Bomb.
Check pin comment, I'm sure he mentions it.
But if we look at the Diva damage visualizer once again, this is the 600 damage range of the bomb, so literally just don't stand next to it and you can tank it with the new Take a Breather. Alright, let's look at the new ability Pigpen. Does it break if payload or push robot rolls over it?
Unfortunately it does, but I think it does that with Junkrat's trap.
The payload breaks it if it's inactive, but if it's already triggered, it won't randomly destroy. And for the push robot, same thing. Both the barricade and the robot's foot steps on it.
Yeah.
Does Pigpen collide with the enemy hero model during its deployment in the air?
No. Oh my god, it does. Yo, they should make the change like with the Ravenous Vortex.
Can ROADHOG's Pigpen be destroyed?
You know how Ravenous Vortex like goes through player models? They should apply that to Pigpen. But I don't know. I guess it makes more sense for the trap to bounce off, right? Can ROADHOG's Pigpen be destroyed on deployment?
Destroyed on deployment in the air before activation.
No, it shouldn't, right? Okay, cool.
No, it cannot. Can Diva's defense matrix eat Roadhog's Pigpen projectile? During
No.
the interview with Six, Boger, and the lead hero designer Alex
Hey, that's
Dawson,
me.
he accidentally did say it could be eaten, but he corrected himself on Twitter. Here's visual confirmation that you cannot eat it. Does Roadhog's Pigpen slow down Diva's self-destruct? For comparison, here is a normal Diva bomb path in this example. And here it is
No,
after
it shouldn't.
walking on Pigpen. You can see the initial boost is a little bit slower, so yeah, it does affect it. Do barriers
That's cool.
block the Pigpen deployable projectile?
I think it does. Yeah. But you can toss it over it easily.
Yeah, Pigpen can collide with barriers, but it made us question if Pigpen can actually damage through the barriers once it's active.
Good question.
So
I would
here we
imagine
have
so.
Orion triggering the trap, then putting up a shield to block the LOS in the front, but no, he still takes damage. Same with Sigma. Gotta activate.
I wonder if the
first, try to
shield
block
takes
it
damage.
after, but no barriers can.
Probably not. He would have mentioned it.
Does Roadhog's Pigpen slow or stop Reinhardt's charge? By the time you trigger the trap, your charge is already over the area of effect, so basically no, you're not affected.
Okay.
Does Pigpen slow down Jucker Queen's rampage? Here's the first reckoning for comparison. And here it is, passing over the Pigpen. You move so fast that by the time it triggers and the slow activates, you're already way past it. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to Jucker Queen ult over it. Does
You just take
Orisa
damage, though.
break
That's it.
Roadhog's Pigpen if she walks over it with
Nah,
Fortify?
it'll activate it
You
though.
know how with Junkrat's trap, if you walk over it with Fortify, it just snaps it in half completely? We're
Yeah.
just checking if it does the same thing with Pigpen, but unfortunately not. It just activates like normal.
That makes sense. What the fuck? Why did he have that there? Scared me.
Does Wrecking Ball's pile driver trigger Roadhog's Pigpen?
Good question.
We're just checking what comes first, like the chicken or the egg. Does the ball pile drive and break it first, or does it activate first? And it breaks the trap completely.
But he took
Break it
damage.
first, or does it activate?
Mr. KarQ, he took
first.
damage. I would say the trap still worked.
And it breaks the trap completely. Does Roadhog's Pigpen destroy Wrecking Ball's minefield? Yeah, it looks like it's a 1 mine for 1 Pigpen trade. The Pigpen doesn't activate and have that AoE because the Pigpen has 100 HP, each mine does
Wow.
130 damage, so it's just, yeah, 1 for 1.
Wow.
Can Zarya break Roadhog's Pigpen with her personal or projected particle barrier? This one was interesting because not only does it not trigger, it just doesn't do anything at all. You can't get any energy off of it, nothing. You just
I mean, it kind of makes sense because the bubble's around Zarya, right? And
walk right over it.
I can see why that works.
Does Ash's ultimate Bob trigger Pigpen? Yes.
Okay.
Does Roadhog's Pigpen stack with Ramatra's Ravenous Vortex?
Probably. Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, you're slow as shit. Does Roadhog's Pigpen slow stack with May's Endothermic Blaster?
Okay, but did you test with all 3 of these?
Same thing as before.
The slow
slows do
from May,
stack, so yeah.
Ravenous Vortex, and Pigpen? Did you test all 3?
Can May lift Roadhog's
No, of course not.
Pigpen with her Ice Wall?
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be like
Here you can
100%
clearly see
slowdown.
the
You just
wall
can't move.
covers it completely, so it doesn't get lifted. But on a side note, as we were testing, we put the Pigpen on top of the ice wall, and when you take down the ice wall, the Pigpen is just completely destroyed. It doesn't even come
That's
down with
weird. I wonder if Junkrat's trap is like that too.
Junkrat's Steel Trap and Roadhog's Pigpen are stacked on top of each other. Do they activate together?
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do. And if they have 200 HP, they're probably dead.
True.
Does Junkrat's Riptire trigger Roadhog's Pigpen?
It should, right?
Here we are, rolling the wheel right over it.
It
and
doesn't.
Nothing happens, so no.
That's good to know.
Will Sombra trigger Roadhog's Pigpen while she is in stealth?
It shouldn't. It does? That's
Yes,
good to
she
know.
Does Roadhog's Pigpen disable or slow Soldier 76's sprint?
It should.
Sprint over it, you will take damage, but the momentum from the sprint and the knockup from the trap basically boops you out of the AoE slowing effect on the ground. So
Yeah, but if it's already activated and you're trying to run through the trap, you're gonna run slower.
in a real game, I'd argue that no, it doesn't slow you at all. Symmetra turrets are not targeting the Pigpen, same with Torb's turrets. So no.
Really? I wonder if they target
Can you
Junkrat
place
still
Roadhog's
trap.
Pigpen on Lifeweaver's pedal platform? Yeah, if you place the Pigpen on top of the pedal platform, it'll always lift it up, even after it's triggered. It's following the Lifeweaver, as you can see.
Wow. Okay.
That begs the question, can Lifeweaver's pedal platform lift a teammate out of the Roadhog's Pigpen if it's been activated on the ground? Yes, you can lift a teammate out of it, and this time the Pigpen won't go up with it.
Makes sense.
Will Lifeweaver's Life Grip trigger Roadhog's Pigpen if a teammate is pulled over it?
Huh.
Yep.
I would imagine it would have been like Zarya Bubble, right?
Can
I guess not,
Lifeweaver's
though.
Tree of Life destroy Pigpen instantly? There's the Pigpen, there's the tree, and poof.
No, it fucking
there's
breaks
no
it.
life in that Pigpen, I'll tell you that much. Can Pigpen travel through Symmetra's teleporter? It's good to check because
It should, right?
It goes through it, like Olari's pylon and stuff. So here's Pigpen, and unfortunately, it does not go through.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's never going to be useful, but
Pigpen's
nice to know.
damage be amplified with Mercy's damage boost. Pigpen is supposed to do about 150 total damage, 60 on impact, and then 30 DPS for 3 seconds. And no, there's no change to the damage. And it doesn't even do 150. It does like 147 because the knock-up stops one of the small damage ticks.
Dude, I don't like this knock-up. I'm going to be honest.
Damage be amplified with BAP's amplification matrix.
It shouldn't, right? If it didn't do it with Mercy, it shouldn't do it with this. Okay, it doesn't.
Nope, same thing, no change to the damage. Can Pigpen's slowing effect stop Wrecking Ball's fireball effect? As
I think it should.
The first time you can see we lose the
Oh
fireball,
my
and that's
god, that
because
is
the
so
fireball only
depressing for
activates
ball
when you're at a
players.
certain speed of about 15 meters per second, and 40% slow does cut it far enough that you're not.
Dude, I feel so bad for Wrecking Ball players. Literally every single thing that gets added to the game fucks over Wrecking Ball in some way, shape, or form. It's crazy.
Can Roadhog animation cancel Pigpen into chain hook? Here we're throwing the Pigpen down first, going for a hook right after. It doesn't look any faster. Let's try it again. I don't think so. And if we try it the other way where we hook first and throw the Pigpen after, doesn't seem to be any noticeable change, so I'm going to say no. And that's
Interesting.
it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
But my question about if the so do you guys get my question? Like I learned some things in that video, but the only thing that I'm questioning about the resource meter, I wonder if that resource meter is tied to the damage reduction, or if you look bottom right, chat, you can see like the animation of Hog getting the breather, right? I wonder if the exact fucking frame that the ability is pressed that you get the damage reduction, because there's a bit of a cast time, right? There's a bit of a cast time. Actually, you know what? I can just kill a Junkrat and I can just test it myself. It does. So the moment you press it, it reduce. Okay, that's really good. Interesting.